So what we've done, so first of all, because I'm just crazy about 8s and 6x9s, we have yet to do any parts with 6.5. So this is an example of how we've brought 8s, to the doors of a Honda Talon. So, there really wasn't anything before. There might be a little plate, flat piece of ABS that somebody mounts a 6.5 in.
Yeah.
These are, complete enclosures, fully sealed, that go and even recess within that door. There's some other pictures you can see, but the whole thing is its own enclosure. Um, and so basically, we get as much airspace as we can. In this car in particular, the best that was in it before was an 8-inch with, gosh, I don't even think it had 0.3 foot of airspace.
Oh
And
yeah.
we've got we
Mid-range.
got yeah, yeah. And of course, everybody had a lot to say about that. And then, we brought a 12 to the table with, I mean, a little over a foot, but yet it's still fully hidden. And that's the thing I've always been into, whether it was my Camaro or I had a boat with 68 speakers. I loved, I loved hiding everything. Yes, that's a good example there. So that shows you, we're using that air cavity within the door itself as well. But that's what I've always loved to do is hide as much as I can, and
Yeah.
kind of surprise you. Even our demo vehicle, we have a side by side that's got 42 speakers now,
Oh my
and
gosh.
yeah, and you wouldn't know. I mean, we pull up next to you. In this industry, you've got a lot of sound competitions. You have these
Yes.
big stereos that look a lot bigger than they actually sound, and then you'll see us, hammering the trails full speed, and then we'll pull up, slide next to you, and kind of surprise you. You don't
Uh-huh.
know what's in ours. So that makes it fun for me. I like the creativity side of it, really.
Well, you touched on something that I think we should spend a few minutes on, and actually, it says it on this on your website too. Is it doesn't matter how good the speaker is if you don't install it correctly, you will not get the results you're expecting. And so you
100%.
have mastered the proper installation of our speakers to get the expected results.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we get great results. Your subs, do extremely well in our enclosures. Yeah, it's about airspace. It's about the rigidity of the form. Obviously, if you can't have an enclosure that's got, 3/4 inch birch or MDF, and you're relying on plastics, the thickness, the density, the rigidity of that plastic is super important. So, um, I guess that's what makes us different. If you look at some of our cars like the X3, other competitors have 10s, and then you see our 12s next to it, and the enclosure is 2.5 times the size of of the other stuff out there, and it goes in the same spot. But part of that is because we do a manufacturing process I don't think anybody's ever done. So we're able to physically get shapes that other people can't, even if they wanted to. So that gives us that airspace that we're after.